villagers build their own village over the course of 5 days in Minecraft. And at the same time, I gathered a group of players to simulate civilization and build their own village. To find out once and for all who can build the better village, the villagers or the players. Well, boys, here we are, once again, ready to build a village. Are you gonna let the players win, Travis? I didn't think so. Boys, welcome to the deadliest forest we've ever seen in Minecraft. This place is huge, huge, huge. You guys wanna try? Make an echo. Good job! All right, what do we do? I guess first we should see what we're working with. This place is absolutely massive, but there's nothing but giant trees everywhere around us. I guess when in doubt, we should chop a tree down, but I honestly don't even know if you guys are gonna be able to do that. Okay, this is actually gonna be a problem. Maybe we check our inventory. Are there any saplings at all? Anything to work with? It doesn't look like it. All right, I think the game plan here is we start by trying to gather saplings so that we can get some normal trees because, well, let's face it, these trees, yeah, I do not think our villagers will survive climbing up there. They will more than likely fall. And you know what? I kind of want to see that. Go chop it down, Christian. Good luck. No? They're all so scared. None of them want to do it. Look, he's, yeah, I'm not doing that, buddy. I'm sorry. Honestly, it's been a while since I've been in control of a bunch of villagers. And I honestly do not remember what I'm working with. So let's take a look, shall we? These are our blueprints. These are the houses that we are going to be able to build for this village. We've also got workshops and different specialties. I know that we're going to need to start here in order to expand our village because we need mining villagers and we need them fast. Go on, show them how good you do. Chop that tree down, boys. Get it, Dean? Yeah, Dean! A couple of moments later, we have our wooden miner's house. Yeah, boys, that's what I'm talking about. I'm so proud of you. Oh my goodness, that, my friends, is the inaugural ribbon cutting of our first house in our very own village in the woods. Day one started like it always does, with the villagers focused on the basics of building a strong foundation to build on. As for the players...
Oh my.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
This one. Jeez. And...
cherry tree.
Holy.
As always, the players wasted no time surveying the land for more resources, inevitably splitting up and forming factions to make survival just a little less difficult. For this simulation, our villagers and players were spawned in a giant dark forest. It's going to be interesting to find out how they adapt to their surroundings and make use of the land. But the players took advantage of the world around them, searching far and wide for resources to build with, and making use of their skills to help those around them.
Anybody need food over here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got spuds.
Take it. You're welcome.
I think I'm gonna live on this side.
Asia!
Asia.
We found you! I've been wandering around the woods for the last 20 minutes.
I'm gonna live here by this beautiful waterfall.
What is Crag doing?
Don't question Crag.
That is weird. I didn't know
Crag
that
is
is.
doing Crag things.
I just
Okay.
in the distance. Don't question Craig.
As for the villagers, they stayed on the surface, focused entirely on honing their skills and expanding their workforce. Now, I believe we should be able to hire 2 mining villagers. Let's go, boom boom, we are in business. Now this is actually very good news because with mining villagers, we can set up a mining zone and automate the mining process entirely. So let's get started. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling this spot over here. It feels nice and out of the way. Hey, Christian's on the scene too. Where are you going? Oh no. Oh, I just realized something. Oh no. Yeah, so we've got a problem. The way this mod works, whenever there's a mining zone, if there's anything blocking it in the sky, yeah, they get rid of that first. So this spot here is about to have a very square roof above it. Oh no. Oh well. Have fun, guys. Whatever you do, don't fall out of the tree, okay? I don't have insurance. Don't tell them that. I actually think, ironically, one of the best things we could do at this point in time is start clearing out some of this vegetation because we're not gonna have anywhere to place any houses with all of it lurking around. And so the villagers got to work, building and mining and fortressing and ordering from mine Donald's. Hey, just unrelated, but what do you guys what do you guys want from Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. That was so awkward. And only a few short moments later, we are now able to build a forester's home, which means our villagers can, fortunately, start eating soon. I know you guys are happy about that, but we gotta build it first, so get to work! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, Moench, look at this. Yeah, it's a little bare bones. And now we can hire a forester, because in order to get a farmer, we're going to need a forester. Speaking of farmers, can we build a farm? One farm coming right up. Don't you worry, guys. From this point on, we eat and we feast. And hey, look at that. For once, we didn't lose anybody. We still have everyone we started with. I might be speaking too soon. With the farmer in the village, alongside mining and lumberjack professions, the villagers had set themselves up for success, working together to grow the village at an alarming speed. The players, however, had a different approach with their village. Instead of building just one village, it was decided that the players would split off and build many villages in a new strategy to win against the villagers.
Guys, you think we're gonna win this season?
I think so, yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, you kissed the ladder?
Sure.
This is the fastest we've ever
Oh, you went up the...
For sure.
It's safe to say, this challenge is really heating up, bringing day one to an exciting end, setting the scene for the week ahead. Day two, everybody! Let's get this party started! Woo! Travis, I love to see it. A man hard at work and fed coming out of the woodwork. Oh, Monch, how is our food coming along? It's still not grown, huh? Oh, hey, tell us, how's the blacksmithery going? Oh, I love it. Oh, and look at the boys hard at work in the caves. We gotta get a lawn guy. This place is getting out of control. How's it coming along, boys? Yeah, not good enough. Today, we're gonna fix that. So, I think I actually want to start by clearing out some of this foliage and try making room for more houses. More houses means more villagers. So, the villagers put their grubby little paws to work, punching blocks, getting splinters, and cutting the grass, all with the goal to build more houses and an effort to recruit more villagers. All right, next idea. I want to upgrade to a stone miner's house, which will allow us to make a little bit more efficient mining villagers. Hey! Who do I have to build a house? I mean, really, guys, you're just making this village come together so quickly. With a stone miner's house, we can now get faster mining villagers and an additional bed for one more villager. And if there was any hope of winning for the villagers, they needed the help. With the players having split into multiple factions, they were making leaps and bounds of progress over the villagers.
Does anyone have, like, more iron? Because I'm creating a bunch of blast furnaces.
I bet the other towns aren't going as good as ours.
Hard cuts to them flourishing.
Did you break my windows?
Thank you.
Did you break my windows?
Execution!
We don't have silk touch.
I thought it was a door.
No, I need you to stay away. This is a no crag zone now.
That's
No
crazy.
crack zone!
No crack zone.
No crack zone!
With CragDyna effectively banished from his own town, the locals gathered together to give their new home a name.
I just want like all your guys' ideas for village names. Asia suggested village people, which I
That was a
really
joke.
like. Yeah, but it's also really funny.
But if y'all like it,
So I think it'd be cool if our village was called Heartwood, you know.
okay.
It's like a heart.
Pretty good name.
Pretty warm.
I'm sold.
Yeah.
And so it was settled. The players had effectively split into 3 different towns. There was Heartwood and Pinecone Outpost, and of course, Fishdome, Kingdom of the Fish. And even though the players were divided, they used the rest of day 2 to focus on building, and were actually doing that surprisingly well. As for the villagers, I think the next building on our agenda is going to be a small warrior's home, because this is actually going to allow us to start harvesting animals for all kinds of materials, and we definitely need to be able to protect our village. So, let's get to work. Guys, I'm mega proud of you. I'm mega proud of you, Jeff. Oh, and it's got a yellow bed. Are you kidding me? It's so... What do we have in here? Nothing. Man, we are really making moves here. Okay, we've got 2 additional colonists. We can hire warriors. However, I still don't want to do that just yet. I would rather hire more mining villagers so that we can increase our mining efforts, because right now, cobblestone is our bottleneck. Liam, my brother, we are going to the Iron Age today, baby. Put down that stone pickaxe because we got some ironing out to do. Boom. Boom. 3 iron mining villagers, let's go. And with more villagers in the mines, they could focus on gathering resources to build more houses. And build more they did, making an effort to build more big houses to make room for even more villagers. That was until... Ah! Watch out, Grungy, he's gonna get you! No, run, dude! The dark forest was a hot spot for monsters, leaving the villagers with no way to properly defend themselves. So it was time to fix that. Yep. Yeah, but first, a word from today's sponsor. This is Asphalt Legends Unite, a fast-paced racing game available on many platforms with beautiful graphics and incredible events. They asked me to tell you all about their Ferrari HP Esports Asphalt Series competition. But first, let's hit the garage and grab the keys to our brand new Ferrari. Okay, I get to pick a new Ferrari to unlock, and honestly, I have no idea which one I'm gonna pick because they all look so amazing. Ferrari knows how to make a car. My God. Okay, I really want one of these in real life. Please subscribe.
Oh, I got the keys.
So this is their Ferrari HP Esports Asphalt Series event. 4 qualifiers, 8 finalists, 1 champion. Play and register to win amazing Ferrari prizes. The 2 fastest times qualify directly for the finals at Ferrari Land. Oh my God. Let's give it a shot. Let's go for it. Here we go. Oh, I can feel the excitement. Woo! Boost, baby. Let's go. Woo! Finish, come on, let's go! Woo! Oh yeah, baby, oh yeah! I don't think I did that well. I don't think I ranked that well. But maybe you will! So download Asphalt Legends Unite using this QR code, or use the link in the description below and join the competition. Your Ferrari is waiting, and so is your victory. Good luck, guys. And thank you to Asphalt Legends Unite for sponsoring this video. Okay, so I kinda regret not hiring a warrior, but that's okay. I can build a big house and bring more villagers to the village and get more warriors. Okay, with the completion of this house, that brings 8 new villagers to our village. That is insane. And this is only day 2. Can you believe that? Oh my gosh. And we've already got 4 new villagers. So I think it's time we finally hire some warriors so that we can actually protect our village. Although in hindsight, maybe the warriors weren't necessary. I guess the villagers had enough and took matters into their own hands. And after a long day of building, the sun was set with day 2 coming to an end. Day 3 was all about building. The players were on fire, making their individual towns bigger and better, assigning roles and staying focused.
We would like to put these things here around.
Yeah, I ran out
Okay.
of iron.
Do you
I
have
play.
stones?
But despite the growth, there was a big concern looming over the players. Should they join forces into one awesome village or continue with 3 small towns? After all, working together is the very foundation of this challenge, and a handful of players recognize that.
Because we are currently making a pathway to every section, and we would like some help connecting the areas.
And we can match your guys' pathway after our bridge as well, so it
I don't
blends
know.
better.
Hi, we've come here to talk about connecting up Spawn, Heartwood, and Fishton. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
I came here to talk about your car's extended warranty.
We don't have a target out. Bye.
Why?
Determined not to let that happen, the players got busy laying down paths, connecting their towns, and keeping the peace. But could they keep the peace, or would their plans crumble due to conflict? Only time would tell. Meanwhile, the villagers were making progress. Slow progress, but progress nevertheless. As you may remember, yesterday we built the farming district, and we still need to grow it and build more farms all around the place. However, I have just the idea for our little lumberjack problem. No, Grungy, watch out, no! Come on, yeah, follow me. Follow me. Let's go into the dark forest. Get him, guys! Yeah, get him! Yeah, yeah! These warriors kind of suck. All right, now we need to figure out where we're going to build this lumberjacks district. I really like this area here, but there's this giant tree in the way. If this tree wasn't here, we would have so much room to plant trees. But that actually brings me to one goal I've had in mind for this challenge. I want to try and chop down at least one of the giant trees. Hey guys, yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt the important mining duties, but we kind of have a big project underway. We're gonna chop down this tree, boys, and it's gonna be a doozy. So the villagers got to chopping, which in hindsight was probably a major waste of time that would likely cost them the challenge. This was going to take most of the day. So let's check back in on the players and see how they're doing. Surely nothing could be going wrong.
My twinkle fingers combust! Shazam!
Is it cracked?
Hi, Nature, how you doing?
Exo, you know that I have stole your doors? I might have a problem.
Uh-oh.
I stole their doors as well.
Why have you stolen so many doors?
It feels like passion.
Well, we have already imprisoned someone. I guess this is the official prison now.
Yep.
Expelling. Looks more like a porta potty.
reported prison.
Chaos had joined the game. The players were distracted by a few bad apples causing mayhem, which could be a game changer for this competition. Up until this point, the villagers were falling behind after the swift and strong start the players had. Would this distraction buy the villagers more time to catch up? I absolutely cannot believe we successfully cleared out one whole tree out of this forest. Now we just have 1,000 more to go. I'm just kidding. Could you imagine? But now that we've successfully cleared one tree, we can build a tree farm. Building a tree farm in a forest might seem redundant, but surprisingly, this farm was going to help the villagers build more houses and recruit more help for days 4 and 5. Okay, now that we have a tree farm, it's time to start building a lumberjacks district. I hired the villagers to build a retaining wall with a little bit of a platform. That way we actually have somewhere to build houses, because otherwise this terrain, yeah, it's a little difficult to work with. And now the real question is, what houses should we build? Oh, this feels like a perfect spot. Boom! Stone lumberjack's house on the way, baby. Let's go and let's just keep building. Why stop there? Let's take a big house, shall we? The more beds, the more villagers. You know what I always say. Gentlemen, I know it. Scott, why are you chopping down another tree? We're not doing that. We did that already and it took forever. The entire day went, Scott, what are you guys doing? So, with the dawn of day 3 quickly approaching, the villagers made their final preparations towards gathering the resources needed to finish off their village. Being able to build more houses for more villagers thanks to the lumberjack district, and having plenty of food to feed them with thanks to the farming district. Day 3 was slow, but important nonetheless. It's day 4 and all we've done is build a farming district and a lumberjacks district. We have absolutely no idea what we're doing. We are the worst villagers in this entire series. No offense, guys. Who is building the better village? That's a tough question. The players are certainly more creative with their use of bridges and tree houses, whereas the villagers are more functional. It all comes down to how both sides utilize the next 2 days. Who would have thought that building in a giant forest would actually make gathering resources, specifically wood, kind of difficult? I mean, that's ironic, right? But I think the biggest challenge of all is all of this stupid grass everywhere. It is impossible to build. So I'm thinking we start the day off by clearing out a bunch of land and try to reassess our plans to make way for a bunch of new houses. So I'm gonna clear the land and we're going to start a mining district. That way we've at least got districts for all of the most important assets of resource gathering. And so the villagers work together to clear land and make space for the mining district and other expansions. Lucky for the villagers, they usually stay fairly focused on building a village, since that's literally what they were made to do, despite the occasional interruption. Why do the warriors literally do nothing? You guys are useless! Run, guys, run! John, run! John, oh my God! John, how are you alive? That makes no sense. Okay, maybe we don't need warriors. These guys are resilient. The players, on the other hand, they didn't have it so easy. It was at this point where everything started to go wrong, with the threads of society being pulled apart.
Asia, why did you move?
I'm a hermit and I'm trying to have a house by myself and everyone keeps moving into my house. You dang whippersnappers.
I have an important message. I have soup,
Oh.
and you guys are all invited to buy it.
Yay.
Why are you trying to kill me?
Your soup is, one, you don't have a business license, and that's not allowed.
I am very proud of that.
Two, this is violating the health and safety.
Exactly. You seem to have contaminated.
It makes it more adventurous.
Soup.
No, it's poisonous.
Oh my God.
He's poisoning people.
He's on an adventure now. He wants to run on an adventure and see the world.
You
Since he doesn't have much time left to live. Good.
Your dad is in
going
fact
out of
not
bounds.
happy that I
Join.
freed
Wanna
him
come
up.
with us?
Cat is
Yeah.
in fact
Out of
not
bounds. You put a boat and then hop over the border.
Yeah, we just got redstone for a dispenser.
I don't know
Nice.
if they patched it yet.
I kind of like being alive, but I'll go watch.
Okay. Oh!
We're here.
The players practically regressed into working on their own individual goals as opposed to working together like they once were. But there was still hope. Some players were still driven to bring everyone together again and finish strong.
Construction.
Build,
Construction.
build,
Build. Construction.
But would it be enough? As for the villagers, okay, that is a little bit better. Now that we have space to build, we can go crazy with new houses. I just hope we actually have enough resources to make it happen. The Miners Guild house, for example, takes 43 iron blocks, so houses like this, yeah, it ain't happening. But houses like this might be a little bit more possible. And with that, the first of many houses today is starting. The mining district will soon be the place to be. You know, I don't think I've ever actually been inside of a toolsmith. It's kind of a useless building. There's no beds. Okay, maybe we don't build useless buildings. We need to be a little bit more strategic. It was time for the great expansion. House after house, one after the other. With all of that land cleared and the farms working as intended, it was easier than ever to expand their village. And with the extra resources, they could even build more iconic houses. And we are so back in business, my villager friends. The mining district is coming along nicely, and we've got enough resources to build a bunch more houses, including the weaponsmith. Gentlemen, town meeting. It's time to build the weaponsmith. Oh, and this is the best thing a mining district could have, if you ask me. The farming district is also new and improved with a brand new butcher's building. It looks great. It's highly inefficient, though. There's absolutely no reason to have one, but it looks good. And of course, I've added more farms. More farms means more food, which means happy villagers, which means more building. And Dean. It means Dean. You guys don't think the lava is gonna be a problem, do you? I mean, it's separated by cobblestone. We should be fine. Day 4 was ending in a good place for the villagers, who made enough progress on their village to catch up to the players, who, after being distracted for the last 2 days, somehow found their way back to the mission at hand, to build the better village. Who will come out on top? Only 1 day left to find out. It is the final day, my villager friends. Look alive, people. We've got to finish our projects and make some pathways, because right now, this village is kind of ugly. By now, you've realized we have exactly 4 districts on each side of the village. This district is the farming district, which is where we started. This is how we got our food. And of course, we can't forget about the very humble lumberjacks district, which is very small, but it still has houses and it kind of looks good somewhat. And of course, we can't forget about the mining district, which is kind of still in progress. This might be the ugliest one yet. What do you think, Carl? You doing good? And of course, the lesser known living district. This is where I have been building houses to bring more villagers to town. And it's still coming together, but hey, so far it looks pretty good. So before I get to any actual work on making this village look pretty, I'm going to build as many houses as I possibly can. Because after all, the bigger the village, the better, I think. I don't know how it works. And so the villagers were doing what they do best, frantically building as many houses as they possibly could, but with no real direction. The villagers may have order and focus, but the chaos that the players bring...
Hey guys, being anywhere away from...
I've been taking archery classes.
You think that's what it is?
Okay.
Yeah.
Comes with creativity and imperfection. The players started the final day by getting to work.
That's where you want. In need of a diamond axe.
Guys, I think we're gonna beat the villagers.
Yeah. No offense, Z.
And with the players dedicating so much of their energy towards finishing what they had started, there really wasn't a story to conclude. No drama, no tension, just a group of players working together with the same goal in mind. Meanwhile, myself and the villagers were doing everything we could to bring our village together. Okay, well, I think I've about built every single building that I possibly could. All that's left now is to make the village look somewhat decent. If we connect every district with pathways and maybe build a couple of trees, maybe it'll look good. I have a feeling the players probably did something way cooler. We're in danger, Grungy. I don't think we're winning this one. Decorating the village and connecting everything together using pathways is usually all it takes to really bring a village together. But the entire time I was wondering, would that really be enough? Okay, now I'm thinking we create a couple of fence posts and put torches on top to light this place up a little bit. After all, can we still call it a village if it's that dangerous that villagers keep dying because of mobs? I think not. I think the next thing we do is block off the mine. If our villagers keep falling down, yeah, that doesn't really scream safe village if you ask me. Yeah, that's a little bit less deadly now. You're welcome, guy. Oh. Well, that didn't last long. Well, the pathways are in. This place is looking a little less ugly now. There are a few more things I could do, like plant trees, but given the fact that we are in a forest, that seems a bit unnecessary. And it's honestly really unfortunate because this mod does actually have decorations, but I'm actually unable to build them because I don't have access to a bell. Okay, well, guys, that is our village in the world's largest forest in Minecraft. This has been an interesting challenge. Not so much because of the deadly dangers that lurk in the woods, because we've already seen our villagers can handle those guys, but more so because it's really difficult to build something aesthetically pleasing with so little resources. I mean, after all, we basically only have wood and stone. At the end of the day, this is a village. Is it the better village? I don't know, Ronald. I don't know. And as the villagers finished their village, so did the players, coming together for an epic tour of what they had built, uniting all of the players from Heartwood, Pinecone Outpost, and Fishdom, together for once and for all. So, who built the better village? Usually, I encourage you to decide, but honestly, I think the players absolutely crushed it. They really settled into the land around them, whereas the villagers sort of demolished everything in their path to build what they wanted, way too focused on building the largest village they could. Meanwhile, the players came together and built something truly remarkable. But most importantly, they had fun. Subscribe.